is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kyle Kuzma.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebound.
And now Washington's starting group. They've got Kyle Kuzma. He's out there with Coulibaly. Sarr out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 2. And for Golden State, in at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, filling out the middle. You know, one thing we're seeing across the league, rookies, Brent, who have already impacted their teams winning.
Yeah, some guys really need some seasoning, but we're seeing a lot of guys come into this league, Kevin, ready to contribute at a very high level. And some of these performances have really blown me away. It's been impressive.
Take a break. Take a break.
Free throw good, Wiggins. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. You know, how do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Wizards shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
He misses the free throw. Brent, Coulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But, Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. They took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild them.
Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Timberwolves at Target Center. Here's Schroeder. It's deflected. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. 4-point game. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Poole against Curry. Poole up top. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Shoots over Curry, and another miss by Washington. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Green with a screen for Curry. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. We got to talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Wizards. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bounce pass from Kuzma. Carrington. The Wizards with another miss.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Here's Curry. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's Kuzma penetrating. And that one, good.
And Kuzma just tearing his way that time to the rim.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Schroeder. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. The 11-footer connects. The jumper drops.
And Poole knocks that one down without worry.
Here's Curry. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Outside, Green. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. 6 to shoot. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Poole. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Higgins outside. 1:35 left in the first. No good on the triple. Wizards trail by 8. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And here are the Warriors now, following the three-pointer by Washington. Here's Curry. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Koulibaly. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. Good.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Warriors leading by 5. Inside. Here's Jackson Davis.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
For Washington, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to Poole. Launches it. And again, Washington with the triple.
And just another weapon that Jordan Poole has in his offensive arsenal.
Schroeder looking around. And another basket for Golden State.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Wizards trail by 6. Kuzma outside. Over Green. Here's Sarr. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Corey Kispert. Then it's George. And it's Butler in at the point guard position. Now here's Kuzma. Back to Kispert. In the corner, George with it. Here's Kuzma. No good from outside. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
Yeah, I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his three-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. Now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. And here is Hield following Kyle Kuzma's three. From deep. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got his first 2 points.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
And here's Valanciunas. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing here by 8. Pass to George. Now Kispert. Valanciunas sets a screen for Kispert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And when you watch Kispert, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because he's a spot-up shooter and he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. George passes to Poole. The 3. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And Poole has that unlimited kind of range. I wonder who influenced that.
Now here's Anderson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Curry kicks to Payton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scorers. Alex Sarr, third.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
And so it's Washington with it. 6-point game. To the paint. And Sarr throws it down.
Poole becoming a better distributor of the basketball, so finding those chances and trying to get guys better looks, that's part of his game.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Curry, laser-guided shot from deep range.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Pass to Valanciunas. And here's George. Sarr with it. Again, the Wizards good for two.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And while the offense is developing, Alex Sarr is already a huge presence at the defensive end.
Yeah, along with being a great rim protector, he's a 7-footer who can really slide his feet on the perimeter. He can switch on the guards and make them work for their opportunities.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Wiggins comes in for Peyton. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Buddy Hield. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Pass to Sarr. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And let's take a look at Kyle Kuzma's numbers.
How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And, guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Free throw good. Sarr.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
So he gets them both. Warriors leading by 4. Curry passes to Green. Now here's Wiggins. Back to Green. Down low. They double team Curry. Golden State moving it around. Shot clock at 5. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
How about Draymond rising up into the contact? He's a good offensive player who finds his way this time to get to the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And the first one at the line is good. Brent, when I think of those title teams of the Golden State Warriors, clearly you think of the Currys and Thompson and maybe at the top of that list, the importance of Draymond Green.
Well, there's no doubt, Kevin, that the lean on for Golden State defensively and to be as good as they were on that end of the floor falls on the shoulders, and the very capable ones, of Draymond Green. I mean, he took on all challengers and elevated the confidence of players like Steph and Clay. So Draymond's defense, elite and leading to titles.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. And Green with the basket on the assist by Schroeder. Green's got 7 points for the quarter.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. There's a screen. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Carrington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Curry. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
I don't know what you do with Steph in the pick and roll situation like that. He capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much.
Poole on the wing. And again, Washington with the triple.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if you can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey, folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they haven't played up to their standards. Last year, they were an elite team. They need to find that mojo.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Curry is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Wiggins. Pass to Schroeder. Here's Jackson Davis. And it's Curry at the elbow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Here's Carrington. Guarded by Curry. Kuzma can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 4. Schroeder outside. Into the lane.
The one thing about Dennis Schroeder as a point guard that you have to respect is he's fearless about attacking the rim.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw.
Hard to teach speed, and for over a decade, Dennis Schroeder has shown you plenty of it.
He hits the second from the line. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Koulibaly with it. Scoreless thus far. And another miss by Washington.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Back to Curry. No good on the three. Wizards trail by 5. Poole finds Kuzma. Here's Carrington. And again, Washington no good.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Pass to Schroeder from the arc. Sinks the triple. Schroeder's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They're scoreless since the first half. And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He wants to talk to his guys.
And now let's take a moment to check out the stats for Green. How last month turned out for him. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Here's Poole. He's got 14. Pass to Saw. Back to Poole. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Poole's got 16.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Unable to get that one.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Poole. Clock at 4. Lets it fly. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. He's got 18.
And it looks like the pool is filling up in a hurry here. He's catching fire, and it's tough to put that one out.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Wizards trail by 6. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. There's the pick. Here's Carrington. It's rebounded by Golden State. Schroeder's got 4 rebounds in this game. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and Sarr pulls it down. Wizards have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. Poole bounce pass, and it's blocked. Schroeder outside. Wiggins outside. Schroeder setting the pick for Wiggins. Misses the 3. Wizards trail by 6. Kuzma kicks to Poole. Back to Kuzma. To the middle. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got his first bucket in this one.
Selfless play there from Kuzma, freely giving that one up off the pick and roll.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Let's take a moment to see the squads that have been the most dominant on the glass this season. In third, the Warriors.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Here's Waters, defended by Kispert. Waters can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Butler. And here's George. Tries a three. Wiggins with the rebound. Payton against George. Now here's Payton, guarded closely. Now Looney. Shot clock at 6. Waters passes to Wiggins. It's good from long range. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game.
Wiggins making quick decisions with the ball, not wasting any time getting that shot off.
And the dunk by Kispert.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Corey Kispert. Gill is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Butler, and it's George in at the 3 spot. And the basket by Payton.
Nice shot by Payton. Got to give him a little more respect.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Washington, trailing here by 8. Pass to Gill. Lets the 3 fly. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Anderson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Warriors leading by 7. In the corner, it's Hield. Outside, Payton. Pass to Looney. Now here's Hield. Back to Looney. The kick out to Anderson. Over George. They get the rebound. Looney passes to Hield. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Kispert. Wizards trail by 7. Driving the lane. Good D by Anderson. Payton dishes to Anderson. Pass to Waters. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Butler against Hield. Butler passes to Valanciunas. Over Looney. That one wide left. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Anderson up top, guarded by Valanciunas, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Boston Celtics. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And looking at that Lakers matchup, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. That free throw, no good.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
And he sinks the second. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Carrington. And Kuzma has it in the corner. There's the screen. Shoots over Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And Kuzma still able to get that one up, even though he's taking the contact.
And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So 6-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is. There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Anderson. Good on the second free throw.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Now here's Wiggins. Back to Curry for 3. Steph, perfection from the arc.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Cool. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And he's absolutely feeling it. There is no hesitation from Jordan Poole.
Outside, Green. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Wiggins. Shot on the wing, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Here's Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
Smart shot selection from Curry, just finding a gap in the defense.
Poole kicks to Kuzma. Back to Poole. Out to the wing. Pass to Coulibaly. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. Poole no good. Warriors leading by 12. Schroeder outside. Back to Curry. No good on the shot. Good defense by Poole. Here's Kuzma. Great tee that time from Green. Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Green with a screen for Schroeder. They kick it out to Green. Left side Curry. It's up a 3. Curry with another miss. Now the Wizards with it. A 12-point game. Here's Kuzma. Back to Coulibaly. Sarr sets the screen for Poole. Pass to Carrington. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Coulibaly. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Warriors. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Here's Green, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Stephen. People talk about winning games that you're supposed to win. What's the key to doing that?
Just bringing energy. We had to set the tone from an energy standpoint early, especially at home. And we did that. We played great defense. The ball was moving, creating easy shots, and that's when we can kind of build momentum in.
Yeah, you guys rode that wave all the way to the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Stephen Curry.